heading into Christmas. The Broncos and the Patriots, both 12-3, your top 2 seeds if the season ended today. But Trysta, are you impressed by either one of these teams with 2 weeks to go in the regular season?
Yes, but for different reasons. Like, I thought that the game against Green Bay for Denver showed me that I can at least have some faith in Bo Nix to push the ball down the field. 4 touchdowns, over 200 yards, right? 304 yards in that game. Came back down 9. Impressive throws in clutch moments. And then, of course, we know that they rely on their running game and their defense. So, yes, like I think I kind of do believe in Denver.
Yeah, Denver, I think, and the Jacksonville loss on Sunday, I will chalk that up to Broncos fans. You'll like this. This stuff just kind of happens over the course of a 17-game season. Like, you're going to lay an egg or two. They obviously had the really long win streak. I don't want to put a ton of stock in that game, but I think, is Denver impressive? Like, of course Denver's impressive, what they've been able to do. The favorite still to have home field advantage and only have to play 2 games in the AFC playoffs as opposed to 3. I guess, Trysta, where I will come down on this, and Broncos fans, this will make you unhappy. I don't know if I trust Bo Nix in a big spot, despite him playing well in a couple big spots this season. It's one thing to do it in October against the Philadelphia Eagles, another thing to do it in January, potentially against the Buffalo Bills. I think they may ultimately fall short a little bit here.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where you've got all of the recipes, you've got all the ingredients. I just want to see when it's time to cook me a meal at the most crucial point in time, can you do it? There's plenty of opportunities for them to show us what they have, but at least we know that every ingredient for them to step up is there. The coaching's there. Everything around Bo Nix is there. But like Bo Nix, are you that guy?
I don't want to assume that you agree with me that the Jaguars' loss is not an alarming one for them because the defense did not play well in the game. Trevor Lawrence absolutely ripped them up. Are you concerned about Denver's defensive performance against Jacksonville and Trevor Lawrence?
Every single team, even the best defenses in the league, like that we know for sure are good, have given up clunkers. Like, that's just the way that it goes. Like, being a defensive unit is really hard when the rules favor the offense. And also, Trevor Lawrence has been peaking. Trevor Lawrence these last few weeks has been
awesome.
Really awesome. I think it was an aberration, and you're right. Like, a long season, very physical, 11-game win streak. You're bound to lose one, and how they lost one, actually, I don't really feel like is something that you can think is something to hang your hat on if you're another team in terms of beating them.
So a lot of people, we feel like maybe hating on the Denver Broncos a little bit. Not us. We're definitely impressed with the Denver Broncos. What about 12-3 New England? Sunday night win, come from behind fashion in the fourth quarter against Tyler Huntley and the Baltimore Ravens. That's a story for another time with John Harbaugh and Lamar Jackson. New England, a lot's being made, and maybe rightfully so. Easiest schedule in the NFL in a quarter century. Patriots, impressed with them at this 12-3 mark at this point in the season.
What's their most impressive win to you?
It has to be the early season win, I think, in Buffalo against the Bills.
To me, that shows that they were able to beat a division rival at a time where that other team in Buffalo was struggling. So the question is if they play Buffalo again in the playoffs, who do we believe in? I believe in Josh Allen over Drake May, and I really like Drake May.
I can't get there with the fraudulent thing with the Patriots, while acknowledging the schedule has been really easy. And Trysta, the reason why, Drake May is that guy.
Yeah.
Like, I actually think, like, he's next. You can make a case he's already a top 5 quarterback. Tell me the thing that he doesn't do well. He's like elite at everything already. The Ravens defense had been peaking. He ripped them up for 381 yards with like Stephon Diggs, Mac Hollins, like me, you, and Mike, our producer. He's got no receivers, and he's got an MVP caliber season in year 2. They were terrible last year. I love the Drake. If you don't, you're not like us. And I don't understand like anyone that looks at this team and Drake May and says, like, no. I don't understand that even with an easy schedule. That's how good I think he is. I actually think he's not getting enough credit, and he gets a lot of credit.
I think the thing that we're at least able to say, regardless of how you feel about their schedule and what their like most impressive resume win is, are the throws. With your eyeballs, where does he put the football? In ridiculous places that only his receivers
can go and get. And he's a tough son of a too, right? He takes shots and stands in there, takes the hits, gets up, keeps on ticking. I think the guy's unbelievable.
That run against the Ravens at the end of the game, putting his body on the line, there were a couple of big Drake May runs that I was like, okay, big boy, do the damn thing. So, yeah, you're right. I think in terms of him as an overall package, is somebody that you really want to at least like say, okay, I ride with him.
I like the usage of pause there. I think Denver has maybe the best team, like overall team in the AFC.
Yeah.
I think New England has, in the playoff field, candidly, like one of the worst teams. But the Patriots have Drake May, and the Broncos have Bo Nix. Which one, if either, do you think can get to and maybe win the Super Bowl, Trysta? Patriots and Broncos.
I've seen more Drake May excitement and impressive throws than I've seen from Bo Nix. I'm going to go Drake May. I think their offense is so good that they can beat almost anyone. And I don't know if I believe in Denver's offense as much as I believe in the Patriots' offense.
Yeah, and I think that there's a chance because Denver has to close the year at home against the Chargers, and the Patriots get the Jets and the Dolphins to close. So if the Broncos lose that game to the Chargers, the Patriots are going to get home field advantage and only have to play 2 games in the AFC postseason. I'll also say it's the Patriots, and Broncos fans, hear me. The Broncos are better than the Patriots. The Patriots have Drake May. And there's a chance that Bo Nix shuts us up and shuts everybody up, and he's awesome in January. I'd like to see it before I bet on it or before I think it can happen. So both of us are on the same page here. If we had to pick, we'll take Patriots over Broncos in the AFC because of Drake May.